Hi everyone, Amy Kelly here, the Vice President for Campaigns with the Union of Students in Ireland. A very, very exciting day. Today we are launching our Student Teachers Placement Survey, and I'm joined by a couple of teachers and student teachers, and I'm going to hear from them and also some of the organisations working with us as well. It's a really, really exciting day. We are launching the Student Teacher Placement Survey, and we're asking all student teachers, whether you're early years, primary, secondary school, to get involved and answer our survey. I'm going to do a quick round of introductions and just get everyone to maybe introduce themselves and where you're from as well. We've very, very high DCU representatives here today. Do you want to start with yourself?
Hi, I'm Holly. I go to St. Pat's Campus DCU and I'm in third year.
Great, thank you for joining us.
Hi, I'm James from Donegal, and I'm also in St. Pat's third year as well in the DCU St. Patrick's campus.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I'm also in third year and I'm in St. Pat's DCU campus too.
Hi, I'm Matt Davey. I'm the Vice President for Education and Placement on DCU Students' Union and a primary teacher.
Hi, I'm Yvonne Hines. I'm from Westmeath and I'm a post-primary teacher and a former president of St. Angela's Students' Union.
And I'm Fiona Dunn. I work with the Irish Congress of Trade Unions on youth engagement and education.
So I suppose to give you a bit of a background on this, myself and Fiona met a couple of months ago when I first took up my role, and we said we'd sit down because there was issues brought to us in relation to student teachers. So you've been involved since the start, the very, very start, a couple of months before me.
Absolutely.
So you were kind of involved in constructing the survey.
Yeah, it's something that we're really keen on to do in Congress, to support students across all professions. And when Dan came to me, and then Amy came to me to talk about collaborating with the teaching unions and with ourselves, we were delighted to welcome that opportunity to work with students, because we believe education is really, really important, but also students being put into work placement. It's really important that the standard, it's a good standard, it's good quality support. You have huge financial burdens already, so adding to that is just, it provides a barrier actually to accessing work placements and work. So we're delighted to be involved in this campaign, and we hope that as many students as possible fill in the survey so we can we understand where they're coming from, and we understand some of the issues that you're facing.
Absolutely. And as third years, are you going into placement, or have you been in placement so far, or where are you at now regarding your placement?
Yeah, we'll be starting our placement very shortly actually.
Okay.
So we're very worried about the cost of placement altogether.
Yeah.
So like printing, clothes, travel.
You have to pay for everything out of your own pocket essentially.
Yeah.
While still paying fees at the same time.
So you have to pay your full-time college fee for the year while you're on placement, and then also all the materials and everything. And would you maybe have to face moving to a different county to perhaps do your placement or anything like that maybe?
In first year and third year we do it at home, and then in second and fourth year we do it in Dublin. So we have to pay for all the travelling, buses and everything.
You could be paying upwards of 40-50 euro each travel. You might need to get 2 buses as well if it's not serving the route. You might need to get a taxi. So
wow, okay.
It's not ideal.
Absolutely not. I'm sure the material costs as well is very, very
Yeah,
expensive as well.
You're not allowed to kind of wear, of course you have to wear proper clothes and everything, so then that's an extra cost that you mightn't have. The trousers, the skirts, proper shoes, so that's another cost added on along with everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. And Yvonne, you are a full-time student now, congratulations.
Full-time teacher.
Full-time teacher. I'm surrounded students too much, that's what's wrong with me. You're a full-time teacher now, and how is that now in comparison?
It's busy. I had a colleague of mine who has been inspected today, and I was just thinking, thank God I'm past that.
Yeah.
But I suppose for placement, you're in the middle of a college study. Your stress is usually to do with college, and then the added stress that people have on placement is something that isn't expected. It's unpredicted. I know that my time in the Students' Union in St. Angela's College, our biggest problem coming up to placement, where students coming into us, worrying about money, and placement itself is stressful. Inspections, it's a very nerve-wracking thing to go into a classroom and then have somebody who's an expert in their area come in and grade you on your performance, and to have those type of stresses and mental worries going on.
Absolutely.
In this background, you're wondering who's going to pay for your rent. I know there's a great screenshot here of DCU, but all across country,
absolutely,
placements are different. I know in St. Angela's and Sligo, we had it was a nationwide placement. So you were in the first year, you are assigned a school, and you can give a certain number of counties you can complete your placement in. but most likely it's not always close to home. So I know for myself, for 3 of my placements, I wasn't at home. I also wasn't in the county I was studying in. So in one, I had to rent an apartment in Dublin City for 5 weeks, and also I had to stay in a B&B. So you know, you don't want to add those extra stresses onto the stress of your college and your grades, you know.
Absolutely, it's hard enough to find accommodation, you know, without having to find double accommodation or triple accommodation.
And pay both.
Exactly, paying both is definitely not ideal at all.
No.
Matt, I want to bring you in here as well. We were just talking before about the Gaeltacht fee as well. That's another, as well as placement, there's a huge other cost at the end of the year for students as well. Can you talk to us about the Gaeltacht fee?
So as part of our degree, first and third years have to spend 2 weeks in the Gaeltacht. This can cost up to €750 to €800 in Donegal or in Galway or Kerry, wherever they choose to go. So students are forced to pay that, and if they are forced to go as part of the degree, if they do not do it, they don't get the degree. It's as simple as that. And this used to be paid for by the government. It was taken away recently, and we're looking to get that back for students.
Absolutely, and we'll be bringing a campaign team regarding that as well. And we're asking as well, as in particular to the Gaeltacht fee, any student teachers that are watching this, or if you know a student teacher, even get in touch with your TDs ahead of the budget as well. It is an ask of USI, so make sure you get contacting your TDs. We've been lobbying over the past couple of months in regards to it as well. I want to thank you all for being here today, and thank you for being the face of the campaign as well, and thank you to all the support from ICTU as well. It's been really, really invaluable, and we're really, really excited for the year ahead. And we just want to ask everyone who's watching, who is a student teacher, as I said, early years, primary, secondary school, it doesn't matter, anyone who's doing a student teacher's placement, we're asking you to fill out your survey. We'll show your beautiful handmade sign today, playing on the fact that student teachers have to make their own resources. So we're asking everyone to complete the survey. You can go onto usi.ie and you can find the survey there. We'll probably add it into the link on the Facebook as well. And we also want to thank the Presentation Primary School in Terranure as well for giving us this beautiful classroom. It's really, really nice, and it made for great chats as well. So thank you again to everyone for joining us, and we'll get loads of response and get student placement sorted for our teachers, and it'll be a good year.